That's Tom from Inspiration Metalworks, and in this week's video we are going to be working with a pile of stainless here and finishing tool to give it that nice brushed look. So, who remembers this? Yeah, don't do that. So, let's take a look at the right way to do this. The last time I worked with a bunch of stainless, I was trying to do this without the right tools, and just working with what I had at the time. I did get a drum for my angle grinder. It was like, oh look, it'll screw right on and be fine. Except these things are only rated to run at about 3,200 RPM or so, I think 3,400 RPM. Angle grinders are typically in the 12,000 RPM range, so not good. So what I did this time around, I knew this job was coming up. Every once in a while I'd put a little bit of money away, and I was able to get the right tool for the job. Now there's a lot of these tools out there. I don't know how this was going to work. We're going to try it out. We'll experience this together. I know that there's a really nice one out. Walter makes a beautiful finishing tools. It's a little out of my price range, frankly. I'd love to have the best tools out there, but frankly, sometimes you just gotta get the job done. So I went with the Eastwood model. It's called the Contour SCT. I'm gonna get it out of the box here. We'll take a look at it. And just as a note, remember, when you're working with stainless, don't mix your stuff. So any of these sanding or finished wheels, they're only gonna be for stainless. If they get used for anything else, they can't go back to the stainless. So let me get this unpacked, and I'll be right back. Well, it's out, and frankly, there's not a whole lot to do. Gotta put a handle on. They provide you with X keys for that. Instruction manual, and this is a nice touch. Extra brushes for the motor, so you can actually replace the brushes in this guy, which should be these back here. So that's kind of a nice touch. Not too many tools come with stuff like that these days, so I'm happy to see it. Let's get this together, and I'll be right back. So in theory, okay, so a nice smooth start up there. But a little on the slow side, which I actually kind of appreciate. Let's see, this says it is left-hand thread. So there's the lock. Just want to make sure everything's tight. There's the lock. Okay, we're good and tight. So you start it up. I'm going to recommend hearing protection for this, when running this guy. So I will likely go do that here in a minute. The only thing that I'm not sure I like is it's pulling towards you, or it's the rotation means stuff's going to come towards you. But we can work with that. That's okay. Everything looks fine. Personal safety, use. On-off switch. There's a lot. Oh, there's a speed knob. Okay. It's very clearly marked on the drum here that it's a left-hand thread, which I like. It's got splines to hold the drum in place. That's basically it. Not a whole lot to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rig something up. Let me bring the camera around here, and we'll take a look. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some screws in here that will lock in place on the slots on the table, or I guess these holes here. I'll use these holes, and then I'll set this up so that actually we'll go this direction, and then the screws will protrude a little bit. It'll keep it from kicking back on me, and it'll let me do what I need to do. So let me finish that, and I'll Be back in a little bit. I'm going to go with halfway on the speed control. I'm absolutely certain I'm doing this wrong, but just getting a feel for how it's going to work. Looks like burring. We've got some deep scratches here that you couldn't see earlier. I didn't finish this part yet. So this is interesting. It's not a particularly heavy cut, so I wonder. You know, it's interesting. I'm looking at this. I'm going to turn it up and see how it goes. It's done. Well, pretty interesting, but I need to practice a little bit. I'll bring you back later. Well, you can see I switched to the 320 grit drum for the finish on this one, and I think I maybe got 5 minutes into this. Let's take a look at it. Sorry, you guys can't really see that. It looks pretty good. Yeah, this one's not bad. I'm not keen on some of the scratches that were already in here. It's nothing to do with that. What I'll likely do is flip it over and make this side the finish side, depending on how it comes out. But yeah, so far initial reaction is it works pretty well. I know I've got a lot to learn. I'll probably get on YouTube and watch some videos. But with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, subscribing. For my patrons, I appreciate all of the effort you guys have put into helping me be successful. And with that, I'll see you soon.